Get the body you want now. 5 simple steps. So you may want to grab a pen and a paper. If you're interested in getting the body you want now, and particularly in 5 simple steps, I'm going to share with you some key things that has helped me and all my clients, and it will help you right now, particularly to get ready for the new year. So consider grabbing a pen and a paper. If you're not driving, or if you're driving, if you're interested, just listen and just take in the information. Just take it in as it comes. And before we go too far, I want you to keep in mind to consider remembering I have free resources on my website at fit.fitness. It's fit.fitness, just like it sounds. It'll take you to my primary website, weightlosssolutionsThatWork.com. It'll take you there. I have a 7-day free email series, and I have a 21-day free email series. The difference between the two, the 7-day free email series, you'll get basically a written out letter teaching you about how to burn fat every day for 7 days. And it's just read it as text-based. The 21-day series, if you're open to it, it's about a 10 to 15-minute video lesson, particularly about mindset and more strategic ideas on how to burn fat. As you see on the screen, I am the CFB of my company. That's the Chief Fat Burner. So that's my specialty, and I'd love to help you with that. And then also too, last but not least, last but probably best, I have a very exciting virtual fitness training offer. So I basically coach you, I give you the routine, and I meet with you once a week on the phone or Zoom and hold you accountable. We review your challenges and your victories of the week. And it's affordable. I have a very exciting program. Consider messaging me for a complimentary consultation. Just message me the word consult to my phone, 520-400-9573. And we'll set up a complimentary phone or Zoom consultation, go over your goals. I'll show you how it works. And you can make 2025 or the next year you're watching this your best year ever. And that's what I wish for you. So let's start with goals. It's not the 5 simple steps, but it's actually supersedes that. Having a clear, specific goal, I feel with fitness is very, very, very important. So let's do a little exercise with you right now. If you could wave a realistic magic wand and you could have your body, your health, your energy, any kind of way you wanted it to be over the next year, what would that be like for you? Think about that. If you could have your body, your health, your energy, any kind of way you wanted it to be over the next year, what would that be like for you? Think about that. Think about that. So as you're thinking about that, write it down I can encourage you to consider writing it down on a piece of paper. We want to get clear and specific about your goals. The better, the more clear and the more specific we can be, the better. That's right. So, and I encourage you to be specific. I'll use myself as an example. For example, I just recently got measured. I was 180 pounds at 11% body fat. My goal is that I'm happy and grateful that I'm 190 pounds or at least 190 pounds and at or below 10% body fat. That's my objective. That's my goal. So I have a body weight, specific body weight, and a specific body fat percent, right? So with that in mind, consider your goal. Consider having a body weight goal and a body fat percent goal. Now, without having to go take all the fancy body fat measurement tests, you can go online and you can look up men's and women's body fat percentage images, and it'll show you the different scales between like a really lean person and a really overweight person, and it'll show you the percentages breakdown, and you should be able to, by looking at it, kind of get an idea for where you're at currently. And then you can also get a gauge for where you would like to be. If you're a male, maybe you want to be around 10%. That's a common leanness goal for men. Women, maybe between 15%, 20%. is a common range. But think about it. You get clear and specific on what is important to you. That's not what's my goal. That's your goal. So I want you to be clear and specific about exactly what it is you want to achieve in the fitness realm, right? Now, once you have this goal down and specific, to get the body you want now in 5 simple steps, we're gonna focus on proper training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. Those are the 5 simple steps. So if you'll follow the fundamentals within each of those areas, I feel you will achieve fitness success. You know, a mentor of mine once said that in any major area of life, there are basically really only like a half a dozen things that if you follow the principles within these areas, you're going to be successful. And with fitness, I feel like there's about 5 things. If you'll just follow the principles within these 5 areas, you will be successful. And the principles are of training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. Those are the 5 key areas. If you just follow those principles, you will be successful. So with training, let's take a look at training for a moment. With training, say for example, we have a twin engine airplane. Now, one engine is cardiovascular and one engine is strength training. Now, imagine we're flying along, and then imagine we only have one engine working on the airplane. How efficient is it going to be? Not very efficient. We just had one engine going on the airplane, right? So we want to have both engines going on the airplane. We want to have a good strength training program going and a good cardiovascular program going. With that, you're going to be optimized. And that's what I wish for you. Have a strength training program going and a cardiovascular program going. And I feel with exercise, that will achieve your most of your objectives. Number 2 is nutrition. Imagine for a moment that we want to build a 2-story house from scratch. Now imagine that we only have half the materials necessary to build the house. How far are we going to get? The foods that you and I eat on a daily basis are like the supplies that build our body, or like the supplies that build that house. So the food that you and I eat on a daily basis are the supplies that build our body, just like the supplies that build the house. So it's important that I feel it's important that we have a healthy diet. What I encourage myself and my clients to do is to follow a whole food, plant-based diet composed of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, lentils, nuts, and seeds. And I have a whole list of foods I'd be happy to share with you. I'm going to get it organized. I haven't got it. I have it in my phone, and I'm happy to send it to anyone who messages me the word food list. I'll send it to you. So that's nutrition. Number 3 is recovery. Over the last few years, I've had the honor of training 3 different neurologists. One is a neuroradiologist, and they all know a lot about brain health and sleep studies and how it affects our bodies. They have said all their studies show that our bodies require 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night for optimal recovery. Now that's the research I'm working off of. If you feel that you have some other research that contradicts that, so you do you, but that's what I'm recommending to myself and to my clients. 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night. Something to consider there. Number 4 is supplements. There are basically 2 different categories of supplements. There are nutritional supplements, and then there are enhancement performance supplements. Nutritional supplements are basically replacing like a shake, replacing a meal replacement shake, something that's in place of a meal. I enjoy a combination of whole food meals and smoothies. So I like to make a delicious smoothie sometimes, and then I like to have a delicious meal sometimes. So you can have combination, but a nutritional supplement is just that, is a nutritional supplement. Right. Now, what's an example of, I'm doing a sound check. What's an example of an enhancement performance supplement? Can anyone give me an example of that? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. Just kidding. Right. An enhancement performance supplement, I feel like a good example of that would be like creatine, for example. Creatine. So creatine is an example of an enhancement performance supplement. It's not really going to enhance your nutrition, but it is going to enhance your strength. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm doing a sound check. So I am the person behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, right? All right. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. And then, so we have recapping. So we have training, the 5 simple steps, training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. Now, last but not least is mindset, right? So when it comes to the mindset, I encourage you, let's think about, for example, imagine that we're building a big commercial building, for example, and we're building this big building, and imagine that we have the crane. You have this big crane machine. You know how it's got the box in the bottom that's got the person in it, and they're pulling the levers. Our mind, I feel, is like that person in that box pulling the levers. The machine is our body. Our mind, it pulls the levers and tells our body what to do. So tomorrow I start my exercise program for the week. So my goal is to do minimum 5 days a week of cardio, 3 days a week, 30-minute steady state, 2 times in the week of high intensity interval training, plus 5, maybe 6 workouts, weight training workouts for an hour, plus 3 of all my physical therapy exercises from my injury rehab that I went through. That's my goal. Now, my mind, I tell my body that's what I'm doing this week. So when it comes time tomorrow, when I have my first opportunity to do my cardio, and maybe, I don't really feel like it for some reason, I'm just going to put it off. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because my mind tells my body what to do, not the other way around. I want you to consider that. That's, I feel, is what's really key here. The mind tells our mind tells our body what's going to happen with our exercising, our nutrition, our recovery, our supplementation, our mindset. If you just avoid it and don't do anything, you're just ignoring it. That's still, you're choosing to ignore your program. But if you're choosing to take it on, you choose. You tell your body what to do. You, not the other way around. If your body is not feeling like exercising, you tell your body to do it anyway. The mind overrides the body, and that's my. I hope you get that. I hope you get that. With that in mind, I understand a lot of people, with more today in our current technology approaching 2025, we have more information on the internet and all across the world. We have more information about diet and exercise than ever before. Yet, 78.75% of the globe is overweight. 38.75% of the globe is obese. Why is that? It's not that we don't know what to do, it's just we're not doing it. So I encourage you to take action on this with you. If you care about yourself and you really want to get the body you want, I encourage you to take action on your training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. And keep in mind, that is why us coaches are in business. Accountability. Sometimes we just need accountability to a professional, not a friend or a loved one, someone that is a professional that will hold us accountable to our own self-imposed standards. So sometimes that's what you need, and that's what you're interested in. Consider reaching out to me. Text me the word consult, and let's get together.
Appreciate your time and your energy. And remember, health is wealth. And I have free resources at fit.fitness. Just like it sounds, it'll take you to my primary website, weightlosssolutionsThatWork.com. All right. Appreciate you. Grateful for your time and your energy. Be blessed. And remember, my goal is to come at you with these fitness lessons every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.